Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely New Year's or a Merry Christmas depending on when you're watching this or depending on when I release this video. My camera's autofocus is having a seizure. You guys just need to put something in the frame. I've not posted in a while because I've just been kind of lazy to actually record something and then edit it and then upload it. And most of the times I'll be halfway done unboxing something on camera, but then I realize it's kind of boring to just upload. But if you're watching this, then that's not the case for today. Here I have an iPad Pro, 3rd generation. So this is last year's model and I bought this on SwapUp because I'm not rich. Before I continue onto the video, you should subscribe to CoolTechnology. Why? Because at 200 subscribers, I will do a network reveal and I will show you my goofy way of getting internet. Anyways, back to the video. So why did I buy an iPad? The iPad is in between like a phone and a laptop. So it has the convenience of both a phone and the functionality of a laptop. If I don't need the full-fledged functionality of a laptop, I can just bring my iPad with me, which is not only lighter and thinner, but since it's a mobile OS, it'll be quicker to start and sometimes it's even simpler to operate than a laptop. Let's see what is inside here. Okay amount of packaging. First, there is this 20-watt Apple USB Type-C adapter. Very cool, this is USB-C. And here's the iPad itself. And as you can see, the seller included a case with it. Wow, and it looks like whoever shipped it did not fully reset the iPad. So I guess first thing we gotta do is to reset this iPad. Because this iPad's USB-C, I'm too lazy to plug this short cable in, so I'm just going to use this 65-watt adapter that I already have. The benefits of USB-C. And while it's resetting, I have this Apple Pencil that I bought that was on sale on Amazon. So let's get this open. Alright, here's the Apple Pencil, 2nd generation. And in here, there's just a piece of paper. And wow, no stickers, can't believe it. So it looks like the iPad's done setting up, and whoever the seller is left a SIM card in here. So, interested to see what that's all about. Editing CoolTech here. The reason the iPad shows a LTE icon is because during setup, it will connect to the AT&T network, regardless of if the iPad has an active mobile connection or not. That's what is happening here, which you're about to see soon. Alright, I'm kind of curious to see what that SIM card that was left in this iPad was. So let's pop it out of the case and see what they left in here. Must be eSIM, I guess. I'm in the settings page right now and turn off Wi-Fi. It doesn't seem there's a LTE icon anymore. So kind of interesting that it showed it in the beginning. Maybe just to show it had the capabilities for it. But first impressions, this screen is very fluid. It's 120 Hz, of course. It's their Liquid Retina Pro Motion display or whatever they decide to call it. But this 120 Hz display really looks nice. Like I already have 120 Hz on my Galaxy S21, but on such a small display, it just doesn't look as fluid as on a larger display like this. So first order of business is to get this updated and install some various apps, and then I will be back.
20 minutes later.
Alright, the iPad's finished updating and I installed a few apps. I also installed the free Cricket eSIM trial so I can just test out the cellular capabilities of this thing. As you can see, got the free trial running. So now I think it would be a very good time to try out the Apple Pencil. So since this is 2nd generation, just pop it and then it'll charge and make me set it up. Alright, so it's wanting me to try this scribble thing, so I guess I'll give it a try. Subscribe to CoolTechnology. Wow, this camera's focus is so good, but it picked it up. I'm gonna try maybe drawing something on the iPad. Let's see, which app should I use? Alright, I think the freeform app is what I need. Okay, I'm gonna try drawing a tree. I don't think this app has pressure sensitivity because I'm pushing very hard and there's no difference. Alright, now that I got Evernote set up, let's try drawing a tree on this. And pressure sensitivity seems to be working. This pen's pretty responsive. There's not that much of a trail when I just move around. And no amount of pressure sensitivity can fix how bad I am at art. Also, something really annoying I find with this Apple Pencil is you can like swipe left and right with this and go down. But you can't do certain things like swipe to the control center. I believe on the S Pen with both the Samsung Galaxies and the tablets, you can basically use a pen as a replacement for your finger. But that thing just snaps on, and that's pretty cool. And it's not going anywhere. The magnet's pretty strong. Alright, so next thing I want to test is how good is the connectivity on this device? Of course there's Wi-Fi, but there's also cellular. So I added this free Cricket trial onto the iPad so I can speed test it compared to my phone. And let's give it a try. Alright, now Cricket runs on the AT&T network and they're not that great at my house. Obviously this is not on 5G, so I'm not really testing the full capability of the iPad. I don't have a T-Mobile SIM to test since T-Mobile is really the only one with really fast 5G here. But we can still compare the iPad to my S21 here, which is also on AT&T. So really similar performance. Maybe my phone's choosing a different band or something so the upload's better, but you can tell the iPad is pretty capable. It has a Snapdragon X60 chip for wireless, so it should have no problem reaching higher speeds than this. So of course we gotta test Wi-Fi too, so I'm going to connect it to my Wi-Fi network and we can do some speed tests there too. Alright, so here I have open speed tests hosted within my local network, as you can see right here. It's just on a laptop connected with 1 gigabit Ethernet. And I'm running an Aruba access point, the AP345, which is a 4x4 Wi-Fi 5 access point. And I'm pretty sure this iPad is 2x2, but so is everything else. So let's see how well it performs on Wi-Fi. So 379 down and 210 up. Pretty good for where my room is from the access point. I don't know what happened to the upload. It's usually symmetrical, but that's still pretty good. And just for fun, I'm going to compare it with my Galaxy S21 in the same place. So once again, all not that different between the two. I mean, this is marginally slower, but what can't you do with 380 down? Next thing I want to test with this iPad is how well does it work as a computer? Apple has been pushing that an iPad can be a computer for many years now.
What you doing on your computer?
What's a computer?
So let's put that to the test. And since this has iOS 16, this has a stage manager mode. I can open an app and then it'll give you a resizable window right here. And then you can drag on other apps as well. But how does it work with the keyboard and the mouse? Now, since this is a USB-C device, I can just simply take this Lenovo USB-C adapter and plug it into the iPad so I can get a full keyboard and mouse on this. Now, I didn't buy the $300 keyboard attachment because I did not feel like spending more money on a tablet. Alright, so I've got my little iPad set up here, so let's just try doing a little multitasking. First, maybe I want the browser open to, let's just go to a random news website. Okay, so keyboard and mouse works pretty much out of the box. And it's very annoying, the scrolling is backwards. I guess that's just how they do it on the Mac. And let's say I want maybe notes open too. Very interesting how this mouse cursor just snaps on. I mean, maybe I'll get used to it, but it's kind of weird. Some predetermined sizes. Like I can't get this anywhere in between, like on an actual desktop. How many windows can I actually open on this? Can I drag this there? What happened to my Notes app? Okay, so maybe you can only have 2 apps open. Okay, there's 3. There's 4. Okay, this is getting kind of weird now because now I can't really see what windows I have open. So I think I still have 4 open. So it looks like you can have up to 4 windows open. And that's not bad. Now what if I connect it to this monitor I have right here? Seems I've gotten that working, and these 2 displays are now different. So if I open something up on this display, where does it go to? I just opened up Safari on my iPad and it seems to have gone to the bottom window. And oh wow, you can move it up. I watched a review of Stage Manager earlier actually, and it seemed like you could not move any apps up, but I guess now you can. So let's see how many windows they let you have up in the second display. Okay, I'm at 3 now. 4. So it looks like they only allow you to use 4 windows at a time, but then if you just move your mouse and click somewhere, it puts all your apps somewhere and oh, it groups it together. Alright, that's interesting. I think this will take a very long time to get used to, but once you learn it, it could actually be pretty good. Let's open up a few more apps on this. Maybe I want to read at the same time. Yeah, so you could totally multitask to some degree with this. It's just a little unintuitive at first, but getting used to this won't be that bad. So very cool that Apple has made this a little more computer-like than it was before. And I think this could definitely replace a computer for some people. I honestly can't believe I almost forgot this, but it's time to look at the exterior of the iPad. Here we have 2 camera lenses right here, then a LiDAR sensor I believe, and that's used for AR, and there are some apps where you can like place furniture in rooms with the iPad. Up top there are, wow, this camera's autofocus is actually really bad. There are 2 speaker grills, and then this, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's like a millimeter wave antenna or something, if this iPad even has that. There's a power button, and there are the 2 volume buttons on the side. And in the middle, there's the Apple Pencil magnet port thingy, which allows it to charge and just put it on. Pretty convenient. Down on this side, 2 more speaker grills and another one of these things that I think is a millimeter wave antenna. And then USB-C, very nice. Now it's just the iPhone's turn to get the USB-C port. As I showed earlier, this iPad is honestly pretty computer-like. It's so computer-like that maybe I should edit this whole entire video just using the iPad. Oh wait. It's $30 for LumaFusion. Never mind then. Anyways, that concludes yet another swap of buy of mine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, at 200 subscribers, I will do a network reveal of all the networking gear that I have around my house. Make sure to join the Discord server in the description below. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe as well. And see you in the next one.